Hi, it's Rebecca Davis from Weird, Scary, and Interesting. Tonight, I'm going to be reading you something I enjoyed when I was a little kid. Was the night before Christmas. Was the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney of the care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon will be there. The children were nestled all sung in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast on the new fallen snow gave the leisure of the midday to objects aglow, when what to my wondering eyes should appear a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick I knew in a moment it must have been St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his courser they came. He whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, on now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane flew, when they meet with obstacles mount to the sky, so up to the house top the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkle I heard on the roof the pouncing and pawing of each little hoof. I drew in my head and was turning around. Down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot. His clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys had flung on his back. He looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes now they twinkled, his dimples now merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow. And the beard of his chin was as white as snow. The stump of pipe he held tight in his teeth. The smoke encircled his beard like a wreath. He had a broad face, a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and laughed when he saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word. He went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, laid his finger straight aside of his nose, and gave a nod, and up the chimney he rose. He sprang to the sled, to his team gave a whistle, and away they flew like down of a thistle. But I heard him explain, he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Hopefully you enjoyed that little childhood cherished vintage story. And Merry Christmas to everybody. Like and subscribe and comment.